Hello everybody, this is Grow.333, Kelly. I have finally showered in the morning and dressed. Okay, now that I gave you the whole body shot, let's move. Sorry if I make you dizzy. I have gained the Sandy 5, as they're speaking about. They've actually written articles about how people have gained 5 pounds because of being displaced, not having power. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm also not going to kick myself in the butt for it because I'm going to lose it. Just get back on track. And the more time that goes by, the more normal, hopefully, our lives will become. I'm one of the lucky ones. I didn't lose my home. Okay, this is a response video to Kat. 7 is a heavenly number, who I love. She cracks me the bleep up. Okay, so her question or her tag video is, what are 10 tips to give pre-weight loss surgery patients? So I came up with 10 of my own. Some may overlap, but here are mine. Ask yourself why you're having the surgery. Are you ready? Are you willing? And are you willing to do whatever it takes? I know that a lot of people have the misconception that, well, once I have this surgery, it will do the work for me. Those of us that have been through the surgery realize that is the furthest thing from the truth. I have a lap band, and from the videos that I watch and the people that I know, I will say the lap band is there to assist you, and you really have to do the work. And I've always said the majority of this is 90% in your head. The lap band has not been an assistant to me very much, but I'm a rare case, not the norm. So I really think before you have this surgery, I would advise you to really sit down and evaluate why you're having the surgery, and are you willing to do what it takes to be successful. 2, be prepared for your life to change drastically. Your priorities will change, people around you will change, and your lifestyle will change. Not everything is for the positive because you can't control anyone but yourself. So you cannot control other people's responses. And there's been many videos people have done about jealousy and losing friends and losing family members, and all I always say to that is the only person you really need to be true to is to yourself. And I'm a firm believer in that. If I can look myself in the mirror and be comfortable with who and what I see and the behavior that I have held myself accountable to, then I can lay my head down on the pillow with a clear conscience. 3, create and have a support system and drop those that don't. I've made you all aware that my family is not a support system. My husband is not a supporter of my journey, but I knew that going in. So I came on YouTube and created a support system for myself. And I have a terrific support system in some wonderful friends and some amazing YouTubers that I've never even met, but I feel like they're family. So you can create for yourself. 4, it's 90% mental, so stay positive and fake it until you make it. For what works for me is I use a lot of quotes. You know, I've talked about them in many of my videos. You know, make today count. How bad do you want it? You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. I mean, there's endless amount of quotes that I can continue with that help me. So you need to find out what works for you. And I say fake it until you make it, because if you're not feeling good, it's a constant mental dialogue. You know, you don't beat yourself up. You need to bring yourself up. And that's actually, I think that's my next one. Number 5 would be, don't beat yourself up if you have a setback. There are plenty of us that make mistakes, and you just can't beat yourself up about it. There's too many other people out there waiting to tear you down. Don't help them. Your mental dialogue needs to be gentle with yourself. I'm not saying make excuses. I'm saying be gentle. We are all human. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. So your mental dialogue needs to be encouraging, and it'll help you push through. And if you're not there yet, fake it till you make it, honey. You know, if you don't feel like smiling, put the smile on your face, because eventually you'll just be smiling and forget what upset you because you're smiling. So it's kind of something like that. 6, be active. Do what you can when you can. Make it like brushing your teeth. It needs to be a part of your day-to-day life. Exercising or whatever activity that you choose should be as much as your life as brushing your teeth. And if you find something that you love to do, that will help keep you more consistent. I don't love running. I'm not one of the people that love running, but I do it because I have to do it. I do it because that gives me the biggest bang for my buck. Right now, I'm working 10-hour days. With my commute, I'm out of my house approximately 14 hours a day. I am putting in a ton of hours because I need the overtime to pay my bills, and it's not going to last forever. And right now, New York is it's a horror show. Long Island is like a bomb went off. It's a war zone. And I am working all the OT I can, but which means I'm not home very much. So the only time that I have to exercise is on my lunch hour. And I do what I can on my lunch hour, and before I start work, I'll do some push-ups. And I can't always get there. And I'm not a big drinker, but I got to tell you, with all the hours I've been working, I've been pouring a glass of wine just about every night. Not something I condone or I'm telling you to do, but I'm not beating myself up. Once again, I'm doing what I need to do. So, be active was 6. 7, accept yourself no matter what place that you're in. Doesn't matter what size, it doesn't matter what weight you are. And try to accept that beauty comes from within. I've talked about this many times in my videos. To me, it doesn't matter what size I am beautiful. Now, I chose to have lap band surgery for my health. And would I like to be down several sizes? Absolutely. But I do believe that I'm beautiful from within, and I believe that it doesn't matter what I look like on the outside. I'll never have trouble attracting people. And I don't mean that to sound arrogant. I mean it in a sense that I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I offer. And I remind my husband regularly, you are lucky to have me. I am lucky to have him too, but I truly believe he's lucky to have me. And I definitely feel like he takes that for granted, but that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but let's go forward. 8, figure out what motivates you and use it when you need it. And that's different for everyone. We always can't be as upbeat and driven, and there's going to be times where our motivation wanes. So find out what motivates you, and when you're finding that you're feeling weak, turn to those things. I know I reward myself with some shoes, new shoes. I just started wearing heels the last year. I'll hang a dress on the wall. I had a gold dress hung on my wall for a year. So it's different things different things motivate you. Find out what that is. My children always motivate me. Number 9, celebrate the non-scale victories. They count just as much as the scale. And don't forget to check out your inches. Again, those of you that have followed me, the scale barely moves for me. I mean, it barely moves. But those inches came off with consistent workouts. And I celebrate little non-scale victories because to me, it's the little things that count. So don't forget. And my final one is just commit to yourself. You have to make a commitment. If you're going through with this surgery, then you need to make a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what, this is the commitment that you made to yourself, and you have to come first. Yes, I'm a mother. Yes, I'm a wife. Yes, I'm an employee that's been working a ton of hours. But I never lose sight that I had a surgery a year and a half ago that I wanted to get healthy. And I make sure that I don't lay down and put my head on the pillow at night unless I know that I've made today count. I have committed 210% to myself. So I hope that this has helped some of you. I hope this video hasn't gone too long. Hope you have a great week, and take care, guys. Bye.